Hello everybody and welcome. They call me LDZ of LDZ Gaming, and you're watching a very special episode of the level 99 live stream where we are feeling fine all the way up here at level 99. And you know why we're here. We're here to dunk on the guy, DarkSydePhil, because once again, he has turned something that I take a lot of pride and put in a lot of work in, and just turned it into his typical DSP nonsense. And that is his DSP Throwback channel. He got it to partner. He got his third YouTube channel to partner before I was able to get this one channel to partner. What does that say? What does that say about me? So I will continue to dunk on the guy because that is the best performing videos that I have on the channel. And I will continue to do so until I make the guy acknowledge me. So with all that being said, let's just jump right on in. I hope everybody is enjoying themselves. I wake up every day knowing that as long as I'm not begging my audience for tips in order to feed my wife and my cat Jasper, I think I'll be all right. So let's go ahead and just jump right up on in. And also be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you like what you see. Preferably subscribe. If you've watched the bump before the show, you would see that we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're trying to get about 3,000 watch hours, and then, you know, just flip that switch so we can get to the partner program. Come on, guys. I think we can do it. I think we can do it.
There's a nuke in this club.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the guy, DarkSydePhil. And big ups to Snort Hogan for the clip. As always, thank you so much for your continued service. I can't sit through a DarkSydePhil live stream, especially not without a little bit of commentary on the side. So big ups to everybody that suffers through his actual live streams. You are all legends, to coin the term. But before we do that, we need to add a little bit of free use juice onto the video here. And let's go.
Since when you're stressed and he's trying to calm me down. Oh yeah? You think that's what it is? Maybe that's what it is. He realizes how stressed out I am right now. It could be. You guys might be onto something.
Already this guy's pissing me the fuck off. We got to speed this one up. There we go. Very nice.
Cool. All right, let's try again. Let's see if I can get through it this time. So, as you guys know, I've been putting a lot of effort into my newly rebranded channel, DSP Throwback.
Right off the jump, you're pissing me off with this shit. His idea of what hard work is not what you and I would consider hard work. His qualification for hard work is allowing one of his dents or a group of dents to upscale and put this dumb shit all over his shitty quality playthroughs. But we're jumping ahead of ourselves. Let's just
you know, the retro playthroughs of both Final Fantasy 13 and Red Dead Redemption.
Who wants to see you play Final Fantasy 13? Who wants to see this?
Are live over there. As of this morning, in fact, part 3 of Red Dead Redemption just went live about an hour ago. So I hope...
Why would anybody want to watch his shitty playthroughs of Red Dead Redemption? If you want to see Red Dead Redemption so bad, play it your goddamn self. There are so many other channels out there that put out excellent content. Red Dead Redemption themed content. Check out my boy Prolokar. Prolokar is a Red Dead Redemption fanatic, and his love for the game and the world and the characters shines. Shines. Not Phil. He's got racism. He's got misogyny. He's got bigotry. But it was fine back in the day. You could be racist back in the day, apparently, according to this guy.
I think you'll give it a look.
Gross. You want my I'm already hot. Right off the jump, this guy pissing me the fuck off. I would apologize, but why would I apologize for how I truly feel about this?
Opinion, the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough is and it's not because of me, it's because the game is just...
It's not because of him! He did everything right, he did nothing wrong.
Here we go again!
I saw Nerd Brew Gaming's latest video talking about his Final Fantasy 13 playthrough, and he had some large chunks of actual gameplay footage that was upscaled and blurred and smeared with some jelly, and it is a chore to sit through. Why are you people watching this shit, getting his third channel to partner when you got somebody right here doing the damn thing, the complete opposite, and hopefully a lot better than what he does? And I'm sitting here asking why?
It's not that good. The whole first like 15 hours of that...
Way to sell your channel and your content to people. It's not really that good. It's not really that good. Fuck off.
Game are very, very slow-paced and boring. And
you're boring. You are boring. And if you're not boring, you're racist. And if you're not those two things, you're a bigot. And if you ain't those three things, you're misogynistic. And if you ain't any of that, you're just a stupid motherfucker.
The game picks up, and like the next 15 hours in the game goes over the road. It just sucks. I think right now we're like 8 or 9 parts in. So, you know, you're talking 4.5, 5 hours into the game, and it's like still not that good. Like, when does it get good? It gets good later. But I don't know why they designed it like that. It really is one of the slowest opening builds of any RPG, where the beginning sucks, you know?
You suck. You fucking suck, bruh.
Yeah, so anyway.
He's had some gain.
That's good stuff. And I want to say thank
his
you all,
voice is also very low.
And leaving comments and giving, you know, feedback that's helping that channel improve. And that's what it needs, you know? You guys have been asking for that missing lost media content for years.
No, I have not. Nobody has asked for this shit, actually. You always offload the blame or the excuse to your viewers. Your dented viewers. Who's clamoring for this shit?
Years and years. And when are those playthroughs ever going to come back? Because they're not on the internet anymore. And you're right. So...
gross.
I'm very happy to bring them back in 30-minute increments. New thumbnails, new titling system, you know, upgraded visuals to 1440p.
Wow, upgraded visuals. But let me ever since AI started becoming a thing, like, if you look back, not this past November, but the November before that was when ChatGPT and Midjourney and all of these AI centric programs started really taking off. The tried and true motto for what you were to get out of AI is, if you give it a good prompt, then you'll get what you're looking for. You need to be descriptive. You need to zero in on what you actually want. And essentially, if you don't get the product, if you don't get what you're looking for, then that's your fault. The adage is garbage in, garbage out. And when you put in your garbage Final Fantasy 13 footage into an AI machine, you can only polish that turd for so much. I'm getting so mad at this guy!
Plus 60 frames per second. I'm really enjoying the quality. I'm watching those playthroughs along with you guys because I need to title each part.
Are you really? Are you really titling each part? I'm pressing X to gout.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
If you're truly watching this, by the way, make sure Jasper's not in the room, because apparently 60 frames per second is what fucks up the cat and makes him throw up all over the place. Really good shit right here.
So I'm there with you, enjoying those playthroughs. I think that it's awesome to have those back. The commentary is definitely that of a bygone era.
What do you mean by that, Phil? What do you mean by the commentary is of a bygone era? I don't know about you, but 14, 15, you know, years ago, 10 years ago, maybe. Racism wasn't cool then. I don't know what makes you think that it was okay to say this kind of stuff, but I know you're going to try and explain yourself. So let's give this guy enough rope so he can hang himself. Let's see.
I mean, there's a lot of things that I say over there that I would not say in the modern day. 2010 is very different from 2014. You know, 14 years changes a lot about society and YouTube as a whole. Back then, I was trying to appeal to a more immature teen audience. So I would kind of say over-the-top stuff on purpose to get attention for it, and today I would definitely not do that.
Slave trade much? Summon her off right to the slave trade, boys. That was just last year.
But I'm enjoying that channel, okay? It's doing pretty good. For a channel, it's only been live a little over a week. You know, I rebranded it at the beginning of the month. I started uploading last Thursday, and then, well, 2 Thursdays ago, and then last Thursday was the week anniversary, so it's been about a week and a half. So why am I talking about DSP Throwback? Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. It is partnered.
God damn it! God damn it! I'm so mad at this. I am so mad at this, and I have no problem letting all y'all know. Is this what you want? This shit-ass content? Is this what YouTube rewards? That's a hypothetical. I already know what the answer is to that.
YouTube has approved the partnership in 2 days of it actually qualifying for the partnership. I'm very pleased with this because that means that a lot of features are now enabled.
Such as, go on, because I remember producers do a hard cut to when DSP said that he wasn't going to add memberships to the channel because he wasn't about to do that. We don't have producers. Maybe that's why my channel's not partnered. Maybe I need editors.
And it means that we can move forward. This door is not going to stay over there. It's going to apparently keep closing.
Who cares? This is what it qualifies for being a partner. This is what passes as partnered content. Fuck out of here.
It means that some of the plans we have for that channel can move forward now. I'm just gonna stop bothering. The door's moving again by itself. Look, watch this. It's gonna be on camera in just a sec. Fuck you and your door and your third partnered channel. Seriously, fuck you.
Oh shit!
Pushing the door. Anyway, yeah, exactly. No month of waiting needed. It was 2 days. So wow, and you know, I have to think that the reason being is because that channel already had been partnered for a very long time. It was only unpartnered because YouTube changed their criteria and made it so that if a channel's idle for an excessive period of time without any uploads or views, that they would essentially unpartner the channel and then you had to requalify. I'm happy it only took about a week to requalify. That's all.
I've had this channel for decades now, and I've just uploaded stuff there just to have it there, you know. I never really took YouTube seriously until I quit my full-time job slinging cable for the devil, and I started taking this live streaming stuff seriously. I started seriously locking it in and using the experiences that I've had working kind of like freelance with other people, with other promotions and my own stuff. And I'm not trying to throw out my shoulder, pat myself on the back here, but I think we got a pretty good setup. I think we're doing it right. But what is it? What is it about this guy that makes people want to watch his shitty content? I mean, I'm doing it right now. Maybe I should look inside of myself and figure out why I'm even doing this. Well, I can tell you why. I have no delusions of grandeur.
Another one.
When I watch the analytics and I look at the numbers, you guys, I'm putting the blame on y'all. You guys really do seem to like this kind of stuff. And you know what? This is a good outlet. I may be loud and I may be like acting a fool on camera, but it is a lot of fun. And big ups to everybody that sits through all of this nonsense. And thank you for allowing me to suffer this fool together with you guys.
awesome, right? So here's the deal, all right? Do I have any active plans to immediately start doing stuff over there? Like, let's have goals for monetization and stuff. No.
At least not yet. It's coming. It's coming. Lest we forget, this guy literally said that he wasn't going to bother anybody for memberships, but
we don't have anything plans like that. Our plans for the channel are as follows: keep uploading Final Fantasy 13 and keep uploading Red Dead 1 and alternate each day with a new video. That's gonna stay in place. That's what I wanted to do to begin with. Perhaps if I get a little bit of free time, which I don't know when that would be, but if I get a little bit of free time,
wake up earlier. Stop drinking yourself to sleep every night. I mean, you're late to your own streams.
I may dive into my hard drives and look for some other missing footage. Like, I know for a fact, and by the way, I apologize, my sinuses are really bothering me today. My left sinus is completely stuffed again.
Who cares? Who cares about your sinuses? Not me. I'm sure your audience does not care either. Maybe they do care. I don't know. I can't speak for them.
And the nasal drip is bothering me. My throat is actually bothering me today, probably because I didn't get a good night's sleep. So my apologies again if I don't sound good.
Oh, Billy Boy didn't get a good night's sleep. Oh. What a hard life this guy has, guys. Don't you feel bad for him?
My nose is screwed up. That's what's going on, okay? Anyway, my plans are, outside of just uploading those 2 playthroughs, maybe going into the hard drives and looking for some other missing vlog content. I know for a fact there was like a few different vlogging things that I did way back, and those are lost to time. My original vlogging channel, all that content is blocked on YouTube. You can't find it. So I'm actually debating, going and finding that old vlogging content and maybe finding some things that were multiple parts. One of the things we've actually been doing, actually, on DSP
hitting that
Internet,
sway,
my react show, is watching some older videos of me, like, from my old condo in Connecticut, like 15 years old. And it's like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Maybe take the 4 parts, edit them together into like one 30-40 minute video, and have that video be like me doing going through my bins back then and seeing what kind of stuff I had.
Who cares? Who really fucking cares? It wasn't entertaining the first time you did it. It sure as shit ain't gonna be entertaining. This is like DSP recycles it.
You know, I had games, I had all kinds of stuff, accessories, collectibles, and stuff. I think that'd be a pretty neat video, right? So a little bit.
No, it wouldn't. It would not.
More variety of stuff over there, because
gross.
I am enjoying having the videos there, but
he's enjoying having 3 opportunities to take money out of your Velcro wallets.
I know that people are going to get burned out on just, those game playthroughs. So variety is good. I'm not going to bombard the channel with too much content. Don't worry. I'm not planning on, uploading tons of videos every day or anything like that. That's not the plans for DSP Throwback, okay? But another thing that I wanted to do that now is kind of on the table would be doing a live stream over there. And I guess the question is, what kind of a live stream would you guys like to see first? And I think...
What kind of live stream? I swear to God, there's only 3 types of streams that you do. It's the podcasts, it's the gameplay, and it's the reacts. And they're all shit. They're all shit. The level 1 podcast is probably the only redeeming thing that you got going on, because that is when you get to bitch a fit about how the world is so mean to you.
Special video about this over there.
God damn it. God damn
it. And I'm also going to do a poll on that channel, the first poll I've ever done on that channel, in the community tab, okay?
Who cares about these polls? The way that this guy just like builds up, like, okay, the promoter in me, the promoter that I see in other people, kind of can give Phil credit when he's building up this poll as to be some magnificent thing, some like omnipotent grace that has been bestowed upon his audience. You too can vote on what you want to see. Do you want to see me recycle my old vlog footage? Do you want to see me recycle my old gameplay videos? Or would you like to see me recycle me putting over how much dumb shit I put in my apartment, in my condo, because I was just so flush with money, and I threw all of that away. I've burned all the money, and now I've got nothing to show for it except this. This is my legacy.
So,
gross.
Basically, I've had 2 ideas for streams on DSP Throwback. Idea number 1 would be a retro night. And what I mean by that is a night where basically it's kind of a hybrid stream. We'll reminisce about what it was like being a YouTuber 15 years ago. How different.
Who cares about what YouTube was like 15 years ago, bruh? Who gives a fuck?
The site was, how different, you know, the channel pages, the comment system, the uploading system was, how it was like being a YouTuber, the initial reaction to me uploading videos to YouTube.
You already said and did all this, so I don't understand why, once again, you're doing this, but now on a different channel. No, I know why. It's because of money. You want the money.
And basically, like a 40 questions kind of stream, you can ask me all about old YouTube. And me answer as being a 15+ year YouTuber, I'm one of the rare ones, right? I really am. I'm one of the rare ones that have been around for that long. And I've seen the site go through so many changes and iterations over the years. And I feel like we could have an interesting hangout discussion about that. But in addition, sorry, my nose again.
God.
Basically, what I'm thinking is,
Damn, you
maybe on
nasty.
those nights, like the first hour can be like a hangout session, and then the second hour can be me playing.
You mean like the
old
level 1
games.
podcast?
So, for example, maybe the first hour is a hangout session and we talk, and I have a poll running. What retro game would you like me to see me play tonight? Ninja Gaiden, you know, Legend of Zelda original, or you know, like 3 retro games that are maybe on the Switch or something like that.
No, play the Zelda game on Switch because you did so well the first time around, guy. TikTok VTubers, they all need to get back on that ass because it really hurts you. That probably hurts you more than LTG slamming you and burning you so bad that you changed your entire wardrobe.
And in the second hour, I just do a quick throwback gameplay session. It doesn't even have to be something serious or something that's going to be a playthrough. It could just be me hanging out with an old game and us kind of hanging out together with that, you know? Because the thing is, I like retro games, but people just don't like them on this channel. I'm going to be honest. Like, every time
I'll tell you why, Phil, and maybe this is because I'm also of that time. You are an 80s baby, and you are ripe for the picking, for the nostalgia. People that like the Ghostbusters movie that's coming out, the new one, Stranger Things, like you are the target audience for people who yearn for yesteryear, the retro games, you know, because life was different when I could be racist online and nobody would check me on it. Like you are that guy when people go, you know what, we need to bring back Charlie's Angels, but we need to make it modernized. And we're going to empower these ladies instead of having them being like sex objects, you know, just, you know, we're gonna make a difference. We're gonna have, you know, modern day sensibilities, you know, because, you know, back then things were kind of shit. And I'm sure 15 years from now, people are gonna look back at what was done today and go, man, that was different. Things change, man. Adapt, overcome.
play a retro game on here, it doesn't get attention. No one really cares, right?
So then why do it? Why do it? You're sitting there. He's going to complain that nobody's going to give a shit about these retro games. And I can tell you for a fact, just last night, he was doing a Sea of Stars playthrough. And it's a throwback. It's an indie game. It won Indie Game of the Year last year. And nobody supported it, according to him. It was like a $15 stream, you know?
It's like, you should be playing something more new or you know, modern. It's
like Baldur's Gate 3?
At least I get that. But I grew up in the 80s and 90s playing these classic games. I love them. I would love to take time to play them.
Then do it on your own time, because obviously your audience does not give a shit. At the end of the day, it's your channel. You can do what you want to do. You can play games. You can play whatever you want. You can say whatever you want on the channel. But when you take the people that watch the show and then you hit them with that audit, why aren't you watching? Why aren't you supporting? That's when it becomes the problem. If you love it so much, if you love the retro shit so much, then do it your damn self on your own damn time. If it's interfering with your business.
Like last year, I wanted to do a retro games marathon. That was my first idea for an event for 2023. And we didn't get anyone really on board for it. No one, because remember, that's when I was still doing member goals for events. We didn't hit the member goal. And I was like, wow, you know, that kind of sucks because I love retro games. I wanted to do it, and we didn't even do it.
Then do it. Then do it. Nothing is stopping you. You feel like you're so beholden to your audience who may not be all there to begin with. I don't know why you're making decisions based on these guys and gals.
So that's idea number one for that channel, is to do like,
because it worked so well the first time, we're gonna revisit it and see what you guys think. Get the fuck.
A retro night where basically, you know, I relax with you guys for like an hour or so.
Hit them with the sway, swaying around.
And maybe the second half, because you guys will be voting during the first hour, we figure out what retro game to play. Okay, so that's one. Now, the other idea that I have is a lot different, okay? So as you know,
I don't know. Tell me.
currently 2 old playthroughs are on that channel, Final Fantasy 13 and Red Dead Redemption. Within a few more days, a lot more parts will be live. The second idea I have is a react stream where I, in the current day now,
You mean like DSP reacts your second partner channel? Fuck
react
you.
to my old playthroughs, right? So imagine me doing a random 2-hour night stream where I just react to the original start of Final Fantasy 13 or I react to the start of Red Dead Redemption, right?
Yes. Yes. Please do. I would love to see your reaction to old you where you were saying stuff like, oh, why is the black guy? You know what? Why is the black guy gotta grab at the Asian? Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
I think that'd be interesting because obviously you're going to see a huge contrast and difference between the commentary style from back then and today. You might also see some similar things. We might laugh at the old jokes or might cringe at the old
Cringe at him picking at his face and then looking at it.
commentary, right? But I think that's good to look at your past and acknowledge it and say what was right and what was wrong about it, right? Because I can tell you right now from having watched back some of these videos that I was saying stuff that
this is what bothers me so much. This guy be swaying and moving around like crazy, and he's like fighting back burps, and he's picking at himself, and he's just so unsightly. Thanks to him, I've now realized that to an extent, I also do kind of the same stuff. So if you've ever watched my streams, if you've ever watched some of these videos, if you play video games at twitch.tv/bm2kx, if you've caught up on some of the archive stuff that I've done at youtube.com/bm2kx right here, there is a distinct like cutoff where I'm like being a little bit more aware of me picking at myself or grooming myself or like straightening myself out. But I've 2 feet planted on the ground. My posture is up. My shoulder blades are pinched together. Like stick your chest out. If anything, I mean, this guy is just so comfortable in front of the camera that he just wow and picking at himself. And we've seen this man pick at his nose and his ears, and I do that too. Not the nose part for the most part, but like ears. It's amazing to me. This is what passes as partnership content.
that is definitely not cool. You know what I mean? Like,
Not
for example,
cool, dude.
There were words that I used to use in the fighting game community all the time.
Oh, here we go. This is what I was waiting for.
All right, and basically, I would never use those words today.
What words? Say the words, Phil. Say them out loud.
And I watch about these playthroughs. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like saying it over and over and over. I mean, 14 years ago, I was a different person, and now I've grown and learned and matured. But I was just stupid. I was ignorant. I didn't understand it. Using those words is very harmful, right? So,
Oh boy, the redemption arc is in effect. We are so back. Mike Plum, sorry. You've got your work cut out for you, buddy. DarkSydePhil's a changed man.
that could be very interesting to do a stream like that.
It's
Those are
not.
my 2 ideas for streams over there. And the thing is, now that channel is monetized, okay, that kind of content is viable. Because, as you know, I run businesses, like
Businesses, multiple businesses.
DSP Gaming, DSP Reacts, and now DSP Throwback. This is all part of my business strategy of presenting content to you for free. You watch it, you enjoy it, and because you like it, you then opt in to support it because you want to see that content continue.
No, I don't. And none of these other people do either. I would love, and look, listen. Look here, listen. I welcome any one of you to reach out to me and we can have a civil conversation. Like, I would love to just have a civil conversation about what you feel makes this channel worth watching. What brings you joy watching this type of content? What is it about this guy that entrances you so much that you feel the need to give him money to continue to do this? It is a fascinating case study. I would love to know. And I will not be hostile. I will not be mean. I would just love to hear your point of view. Who knows? Maybe you will enrich me with your perspective that I have not seen before. But all that I've seen so far is this liar, manipulator, gaslighting his audience into giving him money. And he keeps getting away with it.
The DSP Throwback project is exactly what it is. It's a project. It's something you guys have asked me for many, many years. You said, we bring back the throwback content. We really want to see those old playthroughs and stuff, right? So that's cool. And I brought it back. But now that that channel is monetized, it gives me an opportunity to actually, you know, kind of get something out of it.
To kind of get something out of it. And there it is. There it is. Kind of get something out of it.
Puke Radio. Puke Radio.
That is the one and only reason why this guy has made his third channel to partner, because he's trying to make money off of it. At the end of the day, it's about money. It's all about money.
As of now, there's two things enabled on the DSP Throwback channel: memberships and super chat / super thanks.
There you go, and there it is. That's all he cares about. And let me pose a question to the people that make that have upscaled and the thumbnails and all that stuff, because you know this guy ain't doing it. You know this guy ain't doing it. Are you going to see any of that money? Are you going to see any of that money? Are you going to see any of that money? No.
Ads are not enabled on the channel yet, because I still need to gain something like 700, 800 watch hours on the channel, and then advertisements will be enabled. Okay? It's really dumb how YouTube does this. They have this weird...
Talking about biting the hand that feeds you. Like, he can't just be positive about the fact that he got his third channel to partner. He has to sneak diss. It's not even a sneak diss. He's got to diss YouTube on the way to the top. He's like, you know, YouTube does stupid stuff, but they... Look at me. I got 3 channels partnered. Fuck you.
A new system they implemented last year. So your channel has to have a certain number of subscribers to qualify for one level, a certain number of subscribers to qualify for the other level, a certain number of watch hours for this level, watch hours for that level, and none of it makes any logical sense. It's just...
Who says that it doesn't make any logical sense? Do you think they just pull these numbers out the air? Obviously, they're not trying to get a channel that only has... How many people do I have on mine? How many people do I have on mine? 382 people that have subscribed to this channel. YouTube would just arbitrarily just been like, bruh, this guy, give it to him. Nah. He ain't got 500. He needs 500. And actually, the number was brought down. You needed some like 1,000. You needed a stack of people subscribed to your channel. You needed like a bunch of hours, not just 3,000 watch hours. You need like 3 million shorts of time on your shorts viewed. Like
a manager who works at YouTube sitting in a boardroom with a bunch of yes men around them saying, I'm going to make some arbitrary numbers up now of how people can qualify for our partner program. There's no science behind them.
Why are you speaking on this like you know? Like you talk to YouTube every day about this stuff. This is you once again painting YouTube as this evil entity, this evil corporation that just arbitrarily makes these numbers, this goalpost that you have to clear in order to get this monetization, this partnership, so you can make money, so you can feed your fat ass some more DoorDash.
Just think of it this way. If you have 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours in a year, you can get memberships and you can get super chats. If you get Jasper, no, you're not gonna chew this wire.
Yeah, chew it.
If you get
Jasper,
yes, Jasper,
yeah,
Jasper Kitty, release the wire.
No, chew it.
Look what he's doing to my headphone wire. Let me put it up here so he won't do that. Okay. If you get 1,000 subscribers, so double the amount for memberships and super chats, but 4,000 watch hours in a year, you could then get ads on your videos. Where'd you get those numbers from? Does that even make...
Where did you get those numbers from, Phil? Where did you get these arbitrary goalposts that you set up for yourself? We can point at them right now. Look at this. It's reverse, but you have 1,170 member goal. What? Where's that number coming from? Where's this arbitrary number that you came up with?
Just think about that. Does that make any logical sense? Double the amount of subscribers, but only increase your watch hours by 25%, but then you qualify for ads. It's just some guy who doesn't use the site, doesn't understand the site, knows nothing about it, in a boardroom making an arbitrary decision. And
this is what I'm talking about. This is why I do not fucking care if people come and see this video and go, I don't know, dude, why are you clowning on this guy? Why are you so loud and abrasive about this guy in particular? It's because of this. This guy sits here on his throne, king shit of Turd Mountain, sitting here going, YouTube, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're letting people like me get partnership on 3 fucking channels. Fuck you, Phil. No, really. Kind of fuck you.
Some person who just has no street smart hands-on experience.
This guy is telling somebody at YouTube that works for YouTube they ain't got street smarts, when this guy living in his gated community doesn't go outside for shit unless he's got to go grocery shopping or pet shopping. Fuck you.
Number up out of thin air. If you qualify for one, you should just qualify for the other. It shouldn't be halfway here, halfway there, halfsies. It's stupid, okay?
You're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. There's gotta be a good reason. They just can't hand partnerships to anybody. You gotta work for it. They just can't hand you this shit. You gotta work for it. That's the problem. I just figured it out. Spitballing with you guys and gals, I have now realized why this guy is making such a big deal about the arbitrary YouTube numbers that this guy apparently pulled out of thin air at YouTube headquarters. Is because he has to work a little bit harder to get ads on his shitty content.
But YouTube actively does not employ anyone who actually uses the site.
Are you kidding me? You are making like the most outlandish, the most ridiculously uneducated opinions. You are just running your stupid stroke-ass mouth. I'm not sure why YouTube is being, nobody out YouTube works at YouTube, watches YouTube. Everybody watches YouTube, bro. Everybody watches YouTube. I don't watch TV anymore. I watch YouTube. The second I get up and I make my coffee, the first thing I do is go to Duty Streams, is go to Snort Hogan, go to Chill Murray, go to Nerd Brew Gaming, and see what they got coming up, because obviously, watching you run your dumbass mouth saying some stupid shit that you ain't got nothing to say about is more entertaining than anything that the television, that terrestrial television can provide for us. Congratulations, Phil. Your car wreck of a life is what brings me enjoyment and entertainment in my life. What does that say about me?
Employ a bunch of coders and a bunch of business people. So they don't really get it, okay? And
you don't really get it. This dumbass, I wish the people at YouTube saw what he was saying on the day-to-day basis about their company, because it's always somebody else's fault. It ain't him. It ain't his fault. He did everything right. He did nothing wrong. It's always somebody else's fault. It was Twitch's fault that they kicked him out of the partner program because of hateful slurs.
Anyway,
it wasn't his fault.
So basically, right now we got memberships and we have super chats on the channel. Once we get more viewing hours on the channel, then it'll enable ads. And
this guy's on coke. I'm gonna just say it. He'd be sitting there shaking. He's bug-eyed, going all over the place, looking at the corner demons. This man's sniffing coke.
Based on the rate that we're going, with the amount of people watching the channel and everything, probably another 1 to 2 weeks if I were just to release like one video a day like I'm doing. And then it's going to qualify for the advertisements.
So then what's the problem? Wait another couple of days. He was just done saying, oh, I didn't know if YouTube was going to approve me. It was going to take months. The other day, he was saying, oh, you know, YouTube's going to drag their feet. They're not going to get me to partner quick enough because I got to get that money because I'm so greedy. It took 2 days, right? And that still wasn't good enough. He's like, yeah, it only took 2 days, but why do I have to now do a little bit extra in order to get advertisements on my channel? Who would want to put ads on this shit? Who? This is why you don't get partnerships, my guy. This is why you don't get sponsorships. This is why.
However, there's a couple kind of snafus in that. Number one, half the videos of Final Fantasy 13 are already not monetizable because of copyright.
Because of the racism. Because of the bigotry. Because you're dumbass. And your commentary sucks, dude. 14 years ago, it wasn't cool. Now, present day, still ain't cool. You're just a shit content provider. The thing of it was, there was no bar, there was no standard for which everybody could be like, you know, everybody was just figuring themselves out. They were trying to find their voice. YouTube trying to find their voice. There was no bar for which people can go, oh, okay, this is the standard. I need to achieve this level of production value or success or entertainment value in order to be a viable channel. YouTube back in the day was the wild, wild west. And people just threw stuff up on there. It's not the thriving economy that you see. People do this for a living. This is what I want to do for a living. And yet this guy continues to find faults in other people in other places where he really should be looking at himself. And that's why I'm always asking myself, what am I doing wrong? Why am I fighting to get this channel to partner? And I hate to keep harping on it, but that is like the crux. That is the nexus. That is the singularity, the single point that I'm trying to make. Why is this guy able to get 3 channels to partner? Whereas I'm sitting here at the Level 99 live stream. You know, like, look at this. Look at this. And look at this. Maybe it's just too polished. Maybe it's not raw, unedited gameplay. Maybe I should be a little bit bigoted. Maybe I should be a little misogynistic.
Right. You might say, well, what is that? Doesn't make sense. What do you mean? Well, listen to this.
Listen to this. Fuck out of here.
Many years ago, okay?
In a
Square
galaxy
Enix
far, far away.
Put a bunch of promotional material on YouTube for Final Fantasy 13. And when they did so, they fed it into YouTube's copyright match system. Okay? So
how do you know?
What it was like the intro
Source?
to the game, like the first cutscene, and then it was like
gross. 1, 2, on DSP Throwback, the guy uploaded Final Fantasy 13. Well, not the guy. His dents were upscaling his Final Fantasy 13 playthrough. However, they actually grabbed footage from another YouTube channel's Final Fantasy 13 playthrough. You could still see the watermark in the corner. And that is a violation of TOS. Yet this guy still was able to skate past it. Ridiculous. He probably got hit because he's stealing content from another content creator's channel.
various fights from the early parts of the game. So the first area and the second area, there's like a fight from each area that they showed off to showcase their game as like promo stuff. But because they fed it into YouTube's copyright system and it was direct feed footage, anyone who does a playthrough of Final Fantasy 13 now gets copyright matched to that. I know that sounds stupid. Like, I'm uploading my playthrough from 2010, and I'm getting told your footage from 2010 is already copyright matched to Square Enix footage from promo materials they put on YouTube. Like, it's not the same playthrough at all. It's not. I'm not using their footage. They don't have the rights to my footage. This is a let's play or playthrough, as opposed to them just doing direct feed footage to promo their game. But YouTube doesn't care.
YouTube doesn't care. Dude, you are just like, you are so full of hot air. The bullshit that is like coming out of your mouth, your mouth is going faster than your brain can make up this shit on the fly, and that's why you're constantly just like, slow down, my guy.
Okay, at all. They don't care. So out of the, I think, 9 videos of Final Fantasy 13 that I have uploaded right now, I want to say like 4 or more already I can't monetize them. Meaning,
okay, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Make better content. Replay Final Fantasy 13 on your terms. Replay it now. That almost makes me want to play Final Fantasy 13 because I personally love the entire Final Fantasy series. I love Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns. Play that game over again with your updated 2024 commentary. You can even say, oh man, I could see why I said something ignorant way back in the day. I thought it was okay. A little casual racism never hurt anybody. Spoken as a middle-aged white guy in a gated community.
you can't do a super thanks on the video. There's no ads on that video forever. Like, there's nothing I can do.
And it all comes back to money to this guy. Whenever he tries to sell you a story about why he's doing something, just cast it aside, disregard it, and just know that the only reason he does this and that he's doing anything is because of money.
I just meet him, and the thing is, I think after 2 weeks, because about it, a lot of of the times these companies just let it go, but sometimes they'll actually be stupid and obstinate and be like, oh no, that's our content.
Obstinate, that's a big word for your dumbass audience.
I don't know what they're gonna do. But basically the way I see it is, you know, I'd like to get the watch hours on that channel up to the point where I can like monetize stuff, but there's no guarantees.
And there it is. Like the mask slipped again and it hit the floor and it shattered into a million pieces because it's very fragile. Everything that this guy has and does is very fragile. He only cares about the money. He only cares about the monetization.
Another one.
That I'm even gonna be able to monetize half the content on the channel.
Who cares?
Right? Luckily, I've had no problems.
For the love of the game, right?
It's not like I didn't get any rock star claims or anything like that, so that's a good thing. But if I do stream on that channel, right? Like, let's say if next week we do a random night stream just to kind of break in the channel and do a stream on there and see how it goes, see who shows up, that stream would actually help the watch hours significantly. For those who don't know, live stream view hours are great. Like,
by the way, every Monday through Friday between 10 and 12 Eastern Standard Time in the good old US of A, I live stream Step Mania, and that's a Dance Dance Revolution game. It has an incredible community. I live stream that every weekday morning. Just saying.
Help a channel a ton for this kind of metric stuff. So if I did a stream and there's only 200 viewers, but the stream goes for like 2 hours, it actually will help the channel a ton for the view hour thing. Okay, and I need that. Like, I need the channel's view hours.
And by the way, look at this. Raw Phil, by the way, I love it. Raw Phil puts the stats of who's been watching right here. Right now, 331 people are watching this dumbass run his mouth about dumb shit. I'm sure most of it is detractors, but do not give this guy the view. Watch Chill Murray. Watch King Jad. I'm sorry, I apologize. Speech impediment. Watch anybody but this guy. Watch Snort Hogan. Watch it after the fact. Don't give him that. Don't give him that satisfaction.
Boosted.
Stop watching DarkSydePhil. Stop watching DarkSydePhil.
To qualify for the full partnership of putting ads on the videos. So I'm debating one night next week doing a late night stream on DSP Throwback just to do our first ever stream and kind of, you know,
we hit the hat goal, guys. We're switching it up.
So it's kind of like we would be christening the channel and doing our first ever stream over there, right?
Drink up, bitches.
So, that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, as of this morning, over on DSP Throwback, if you're enjoying the content on that channel, you have two options. You can leave a super thanks on any video that is monetizable, meaning the Red Dead Redemption playthrough, and I think like every other part of the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough. Not part 1, but I think maybe part 2, and then probably like not part 3, but maybe part 4. So you can.
The swaying is out of control. We're going to increase the speed actually because one, this guy's pissing me off so bad, and I just want to get this over with. But then also, I want you to take note of how bad this guy's be swaying all over the place.
You leave super thanks on the videos. Now, what's a super thanks? It's basically a super chat that you guys would do on the chat when I'm streaming, but it's on on-demand video. It shows as a highlighted comment on the video, and what I do is I actively, you know, highlight those and I say thank you. I'll respond to your comment and say thank you if you leave a super thanks. Now, I almost never get super thanks. Here on DSP Gaming, over on DSP Reacts, I almost never, it's like an afterthought. Most people don't use them, okay?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? No. Wrong. On his daily audit, he lets it be known. Super thanks and super stickers and all of that stuff. He'll say, oh, well, the support was stupendous. Super thanks and super stickers were incredible. Thank you guys. Once again, this guy will spin a tale and say anything in the moment. He has no cognitive, you know, he doesn't refer to what has happened. He doesn't, you know, look forward to what may happen. He will just say and do anything in the moment. A classic narcissistic trait.
Don't worry about what the fuck he be doing. It's DJ Smokey.
Man, I should take that to heart, but we won't.
Okay, I'm happy when I do get one, but it's like once a month I'll get a super thanks. Seriously, that
lies. Seriously, whenever he's like trying to reinforce that this thing is absolutely true, he's gonna say literally, or I'm not lying, or no joke, or no cap. He doesn't say no cap. If he said no cap, it'd be very, very cringe.
I took it to my penthouse and I freaked it.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
That's how rare it is. Okay, so am I expecting to get a super thanks or anything like that?
Yes, that's why he brought it up. That's why.
Probably not. All right, but You could become a member over there if you would so like. That's up to you. I am not pushing memberships on DSP Throwback in any way, shape, or form.
Yet. Hard cut to when he pushes the memberships.
The way I see it is it's kind of a way, like on this channel, it's a way for you to support that effort of making those retro playthroughs modern again without having any kind of like active contribution during like a live stream or something like that. You can...
Yeah, no, because he will also have tip goals. He will also have, you know, the vest and the hat goals, you know. You're so full of shit.
Become a member there if you want. I'm not going to be actively tracking members over there. I'm not going to be actively having goals for members over there, all right?
Yeah, okay. Hard cut to when he starts putting over... Guys, why am I even doing this if the memberships are down? Quote me.
Basically, I think what I did is I threw together the DSP Throwback logo. I basically just colored it like 10 different ways, and those are the levels of membership. So level 1 membership, you get...
He just literally told you guys that he put the minimal effort into getting the badges. So why? Why would you want to put money into this?
Level 2, you get a silver logo. Level 3, you get a gold logo. Level 4, you get, like, I don't know, a green logo. Level 5, it's blue. Level 6, it's purple, right?
Oh. Hey, Phil. DarkSydePhil. Philip Burnell. I know you watch this content. I know you watch the tractor videos. And if not you, then maybe one of your flying monkeys watches this stuff and then reports back to you on your secret Discord as to what's been being said about you. Here is a small little nugget. It's a small little nugget. Just a small little piece of help that I would offer to you. And I just came up with this as I was watching this. I've watched this before and I took some notes and I kind of like packed it and I unpacked it and just now I came up with this. Phil, you play video games, right? You understand the loot system in some games where you got looter shooters or Diablo. You just recently played that World of Warcraft. Final Fantasy 14 also has this. Why don't you have the tiers on that channel based off of the colors off of loot drops? So if you got common, uncommon, you know, epic, rare, legendary, you know, just a thought. But you're not gonna listen to me.
Oh shit! That's all I did. And again, much like this channel, there's no real benefits to being a member besides having that highlighted, you know.
And there it is. Wow, this guy is really selling you on the idea that his channel is something that you want to invest your time and money into. And this guy managed to get this channel to partnership. Fuck you, Phil.
On your comments or in your stream chat for when I stream over there. By the way, I didn't even do multiple levels. I just threw it together this morning quick. I said just one level. Now I have the ability to add levels later, but I don't see the point because I don't have other things to offer you guys. You know, on DSP Reacts, the various membership levels make sense. Level 1, you get to nominate videos for the React Show. Level 2, you get to ask me Q&A questions for the React Show. And level 3, the Ultra level member, you get your video watched for sure on the React Show, right?
I'm gonna stop you right there. For one, you're talking about, God, I'm gonna have to replay this.
2, you get to ask me Q&A questions. The various membership levels make sense. Level 1, you get to nominate videos for the React Show.
Which he may or may not, mostly may not, watch the entire way through. That's for one.
2, you get to ask me Q&A questions for the React Show. And level 3.
2, when your level 1 podcast is so devoid of any type of substance or content, you always revert back to the old reliable Q&A.
All I do is win, no matter what.
So why subscribe to a level 2 subscription to a channel if you already do this shit for free? That's part 2.
3, Ultra level member, you get your video watched for sure on the React.
For sure, he says. For sure, he says. No, you do not. No, you do not. For sure not. No. And then what about the Patreon? What about Slayer or whoever that dent is that pays you behind the scenes to live react to the private react to K-pop shit? You know, the shit that Kat doesn't like. Apparently, even though you said that she did. Man, I don't know, man. The stories ain't lining up.
Right? Those levels make a lot of sense, right?
But do they? No, they fucking don't. I just debunked all 3 of them bitches. It's just that you prey on the mental deficiencies of your audience and weave this tale that something that you're providing them is actually of value when it really isn't. The value that I get watching you is watching other people dunk on you.
Throwback channel, considering the fact that I don't really have plans to implement various levels, I'm not going to do that. I just have one level of membership. And
For
it's the same
now,
as the cost
for
of
now.
membership here, and it's the same as the cost of membership over on DSP Reacts. I think it's like $3.99. And that's totally up to you.
$3.99 US. However, if you were to use a VPN and then subscribe to the channel from, let's just say, Argentina. Oh shit! Oh shit! You will get charged significantly less. And that means he will get significantly less. Just some words of wisdom, just saying.
All I would say is that would definitely help that channel, all right? If you like that throwback content, you've been enjoying it for the week and a half that channel's been live, becoming a member over there would help. It would help, you know, for the efforts that I and, of course, my team. Remember, it's
Finally, he mentions that it's not just him, that he has a team of dents that are taking his footage, upscaling it, and stealing from other channels, by the way, and splicing them in. My big question to you, Phil, is will you be paying these people for their work? I don't think you will.
not me. I'm not taking credit for this. That the whole editing the videos together and upscaling them, that's other people doing that, not me. I got the videos together. I'm the one who's, you know, titling them and promoting, but I'm not doing the editing work, right? So any support of that channel is much appreciated for all the hard work that's going into it, okay? So right now you can do super thanks on certain videos, but not all. Only the videos that are considered monetized.
He's repeating himself. He's just like he's drilling it into his dense head that these are the ways that you can give me money. This is what he cares about. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about his content. He cares about getting fucking paid.
So like Red Dead, you could do it, or certain parts of Final Fantasy 13, or you could become a channel member over there, and that would help the channel in general. Oh, by the way, there's 4 emotes available if you become a member over there. 2 of them are new emotes. It's actually me as Ryu and Ken from when I dressed up last year to Street Fighter 6. So it's actually genuinely 2 emotes you can't use, you know, anywhere else. But the thing.
Your emotes suck, bruh. Come to my Twitch page, twitch.tv/bm2kx. I'll show you what emotes look like, or supposed to look like. You stupid silly.
Thing is, like, I have no plans to do a ton of live streams or anything, so, I mean, we'll be able to use the emotes. Yeah, in video comments. That's about it. So, make no bones about it.
Again! Why? You are such a terrible promoter, my guy. Why are you, like, literally selling yourself short on everything? You just keep it as, hey, we got some emotes over there. It's the infamous Ryu and Ken emotes when I dressed up. I'm sure you're gonna love them. There you go. Here's some more free advice. You got Duty doing your financials. You've got everybody telling you, hey, maybe this isn't working, maybe that isn't working. No, I'm going to take all that data and just throw it to the side, and I'm going to do it my way. And my way is, you know, just, it's there. I don't know if you want to see it or not, but whatever.
You contribute on that channel right now with super thanks for membership. You're just helping the channel. You're not getting much benefit out of it.
Wow! 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 He actually said it. He actually told the truth. Round of applause. Look, for as much as we clown on the guy, and we certainly do love clowning on the guy, when he gets something right, we need to keep that same energy. And I'm not trying to tell anybody else how to live their life, but this is the moniker that I kind of go for. If he manages to get a dub, we're going to give him that dub. Because boy, does he need it.
Yeah, very transparent and upfront. You're not getting anything.
Why is he so like, I ain't going to do it? 9
giant benefits that you get. Like on this channel, you become a member, you're gonna be able to use those emotes on every stream, and I stream twice a day, right? But over there, you know, it's gonna be few and far between. I want to make that very clear, so no one gets any feelings of like, oh, you know, I got ripped off or something, so I didn't realize. No, you know, I have no active plans to do tiers. I have no active plans to give extra benefits. It's just
active plans. I love it. I love it. He loves these. He loves saying these things. He loves leaving that little crack. So eventually, when he does go back on his word, he could say, oh, well, I said that I was maybe not going to, or could possibly. He always leaves that little bit of daylight, so he can kick that shit in and go, fuck you guys, I'm monetizing the shit at y'all again.
If you want to support that channel's efforts, please do that. Now, my goal is that hopefully within a couple of weeks, the channel qualifies for ads. Then I can monetize the videos that are monetizable. Again, not every video will be monetizable because of the stupid copyright issues, but then there'll be some ads on the videos over there, and I'll, you know, make a little bit of revenue that way too. And then the channel will basically be kind of worth the effort, right?
Worth the effort. And there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Worth the effort. Whose effort? Not his. His dents that volunteered their precious little time to helping his channel get the partner.
So let's see how it goes. Thank you in advance to anyone who heads over to DSP Throwback and watches the content, or now maybe goes above and beyond doing like a super thanks or becoming a member. I will think about possibly doing the live stream next week, and in fact, like I said, tonight I'm gonna do a special video on that channel to announce this and to field ideas. Maybe I'll do a poll and say, hey, would you prefer to see a hangout session where we kind of just chill and talk about the—
Aren't you doing that with Kat like today? It's like the 17th of January, and as far as I've seen on your shitty schedule, it's going to be Cat Night. So what's going to be so different? I'm asking too many questions. Let's keep going.
The old days on YouTube, and maybe play like a retro game that you vote on, or would you prefer to see me do a mini react stream where I react to one of these old playthroughs and
like DSP reacts? What the? I mean, look. His DSP reacts, you can kind of just be like, all right, yeah. So maybe it's wildly different than what he was doing on DSP Gaming because it said DSP Gaming, and DSP reacts is different than DSP Gaming because he's reacting to things. But Throwback indicates that it's a throwback. You could react to your old stuff on DSP Reacts. You can play older games on DSP Gaming. What is this? You're spreading yourself out too thin here, my guy.
old commentary and stuff like that. Like, what would you like to see? And maybe that poll will determine what that first stream would actually be on DSP Throwback, okay?
What I would like to see is your channel get clipped, like snipped by YouTube for some sort of copyright thing, some sort of like violation of TOS, and the email that you have attached to that channel, which is probably attached to DSP Reacts and or DSP Gaming, and all of your channels get clipped.
So there you go. So that's the news for this morning. I apologize. I know I sound terrible. I am.
You always sound terrible, Phil. You just sound extra terrible today.
My nose is all messed up. If I'm gonna try to blow it right now, my sinus is completely swollen. I feel like shit. I got a headache. I just don't feel good because, like I said, I barely got any sleep last night, and I apologize for that. I hate it when there's stuff that's not controllable, personal stuff going on, and it affects my content. I hate it.
What are you talking about, Phil? Why are you leaving that little breadcrumb for us to go, why are things bad behind the scenes? What's going on? Did one of your appointments with your doctor not go the way that you wanted? Did your conversation with the tax guy not go the way that you wanted to go? Did your parents find out about your WWE Champions account that Mike Kloom maybe talked to somebody that you wish that he didn't? We want to know. Tell us. We know you will. You love being the center of attention. The narcissist in you cannot stand if we are not talking about you 24/7. This is exactly what you want. As much as you say that you don't, and you hate the mouth-drooling idiots that constantly slander you on the internet, you secretly love this, don't you? You love it when people say your name. You love it when people talk about you. You spend every night searching the internet, searching YouTube for what people have to say about DarkSydePhil. And I'm here for it. I'm here to help you.
Yeah, I feel like I'll be better in a little bit. Like over time, I'll feel better. But right now, I just feel like crap. I'm actually debating going and taking like one of my allergy pills, because usually those would help with my sinuses. I'm thinking maybe I should just pop an allergy pill and see if it like makes the swelling go down, because I
give her a pill.
Just feel shitty, you know. This sucks. Hold on, let me try to blow my nose. I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go.
Big ups to Snort Hogan for the clip. Big ups to Raw Phil for illegally restreaming his Level 1 podcast. And as we are speaking right now, recording this, DarkSydePhil is doing his Level 1 podcast from the Snort Fort. And so I must adjourn this video for the evening. I want to send a big shout out and big ups to everybody that has watched the video the entire way through. If you find value in this production, please do like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing would help. Check out the back catalog of all of my archive streams from twitch.tv/BM2KX, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/BM2KX. I'm trying to get that channel to partner. I would really love to get that channel to partner. It just pisses me off that I see this guy with minimal effort get 3 channels to partner, and here I am busting my ass, working my ass off, trying to get this one channel to partner. You think we can do it? I know we can do it, but you know what? If it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world, because like I said before, this is all just bonus. This is all DLC to me, and maybe I should just be thankful for what I got and take a page from DSP's book and just be a little bit more optimistic and positive. Nah, we ain't doing that. We're being toxic as fuck on the internet because that's what get the views. So, again, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, guys, take care, be safe, peace.